I'm Dr. Alex Ezzati here at Balance Within, and I'm here to help and let you know that there are natural treatments for insomnia. There are alternative means to treatment, and hopefully I can offer some education today. Insomnia, it's a tough one. It's definitely a tough one. And I find that one of the main means of treatment that Western medicine offers is medication. Your doctor may be giving you medication to help you go to sleep, which can range anywhere from anti-anxiety medication, antidepressant medication, muscle relaxers, and a few different variety of different things to help you go to sleep. And sometimes those work, and a lot of times those don't work. I've seen it countless times through my office the past 13 years. There are many things that we can do. We can do to shed some light and shed some peace on this subject and on this ailment. One of the strengths of traditional Chinese medicine is this whole concept of yin and yang. Mostly everybody knows about it. Mostly everybody has used the term, but not everyone really understands the concept of it. And really, it's quite simple. The concept of yin and yang is balance, right? You have these two different looking entities that are in one structure. One side is the yin, which is usually white or black, and the other side is yang, again, which is usually white or black. And they're together in this circle and creating some sort of harmony, right, within this circle. Well, what that's really exemplifying, what that's really trying to illustrate, is that in this circle, in this structure, there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a harmony. There needs to be an equilibrium. And when traditional Chinese medicine and acupuncture approach this ailment, this is what they're looking at. What specific thing inside of the body is off? What is off alignment? What is imbalanced? And the treatment that your practitioner, the treatment that we bring forward is to bring that balance back into your body. Um, so now what are those things, right? One of those things, let's stick with yang. Yang can be translated into the fluids in your body. Now, someone may say, well, I stay very hydrated and I drink a lot of fluids and I do my best to stay hydrated. Yeah, that definitely helps. But there is still this underlying fluid inside of the body that works in harmony with yang. Yang is specifically or can be translated into heat inside the body or movement inside of the body. So you have this fluid inside of the body that needs to work with this movement inside of the body. The fluid pushing the movement or this energy through your body, and this heat or this movement creating heat inside of your body to keep you alive. These really need to be working very well together. And if one of them flows up or down, it can cause a lot of these issues like insomnia. One main thing that, I can give an example in, perimenopausal symptoms. One of them may be very intense insomnia that is coupled with hot flashes, anxiety, depression. This is a textbook definition of this imbalance of yin and yang. So typically in this specific treatment, we would really be looking to nourish those fluids, nourish those yin. Even though the person may be drinking a lot of fluids and taking those in, there's still an underlying aspect to the body which doesn't get those fluids fulfilled. So through the acupuncture and through herbs, that's where we would bring that forward. Along with that, when you don't have enough fluids in your body to cool the heating element in your body, the heat begins to intensify, right? Bringing those hot flashes out, bringing those hot flashes out, bringing that heat out, bringing that agitation and irritability out. So along with nourishing those fluids, that water to cool that heat, we need to also clear that heat. We need to get rid of that heat. And usually, again, we do that with specific acupuncture points and acupuncture protocols, along with herbs that may be heat clearing as well. I know this may sound a little crazy if it's the first time you've heard the approach of acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine, but it works, and it works very well. And hopefully that sheds some light onto any discomfort or any fear that you may have regarding your insomnia, that there are alternative ways to approach this. Hey guys, towards the beginning of this video, when I started talking about yin and yang, due to the nature of standing and recording and kind of being in your thoughts, I actually labeled something as yang when I should have labeled it as yin. So my apologies. We'll write it on the screen as I'm talking, so hopefully you guys will catch it there. I definitely don't want to give you any misinformation. So just keep that in mind if you're circling back to the beginning of the video. When I first started talking about yin and yang, I mentioned that yang had to do with the fluids, but it's actually yin that's the fluids. So small mistake there, and I hope that helps. If you like the information that I shared with you today, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. If you have any questions, any concerns or comments, please feel free to leave them below. You can contact our office with any of your questions and concerns as well, and we'll do our best to get back to you. Thank you. Have a great day.